a bit of an interesting video right here. It's my Denver Broncos bye-week recap of the full season. So far, we are 5-5, 500, mediocre, dead even, man. And that's better than under 2 games under 500. It's better than 3 games under 500. That's better than the Detroit Lions. So there you go. Congrats, we've made it. So we're gonna have a bye week of people healing up, people recovering from COVID. Hopefully, thank God, and hopefully they learned their fucking lesson from last week. So we're gonna recap the first few games usually, and what happened beginning of the year, and then we're gonna go after the other games that are remaining, the other 7 games. I don't know. This is just me shooting the shit right here, so I don't really care. Click, damn it, fucking piece of shit. Reset here. All right. Show all the games. There we go. Finally. All right. So preseason, who cares? All right. First game of the season. We really dominated the Giants. So nothing really to say. Jerry Jeudy got hurt. That sucked. And Darby got hurt, so they missed a few weeks. And then against the Jags, Josie Jewell gets hurt. We beat him. Good job. Again, against the Jets, KJ Hamler out for the year. Oh, also Bradley Chubb got hurt in that game too. Everyone gets hurt, man. Against the Ravens, we got our first loss. Against the Steelers, that was our most heartbreaking loss, really. Against the Raiders, we got killed. Against the Browns, we got embarrassed. Against the Redskins, Bryce Callahan he's out for 8 weeks, basically the year. We win, and then Vaughn gets traded. But we got, before that, we got Kenny Young. We added Kenny Young to the team. Stephon Weatherly. And letting the young guys play. A lot of injuries. And then in the Cowboys game, Graham Glasnow's out for the year. We win, and in the Eagles game, I don't think anyone really got hurt. And then we just got fucking blown out. And that's really it. Towards this year, we're 5-5. Next game is at home against the Chargers. We got a lot of division games next. So, we got 5 division games and then 2 non-divisional games at home. So, this is a huge schedule. The Broncos, somehow, by the grace of God, go 5-2 in the next stretch. They'll make the playoffs. If not, then we'll fail and miss the playoffs. I think we'll miss the playoffs, in my opinion. I don't think we'll make the playoffs, but I just want the team to play competitive. That game against the Eagles was just, we couldn't score it. Our red zone offense has to get better. We have to give the ball more to Javonte Williams. Screw Melvin Gordon. He's done. He's not going to be with this team. This is why I never wanted to sign Melvin Gordon, because he wasn't going to be on the team next year. And Philip Lindsay, fucking Pat Shurmur and John Elway hated him. They hated this man so much. And he's gone. Obviously, he didn't do that well with the Texans. Can't really blame him because he's not getting the majority of the carries, and he's on a terrible team. But John Elway and Pat Shurmur and the rest of those bozos should be gone. Yeah, this year has been up and down, frustrating, back and forth. Obviously, our biggest win was against the Cowboys, and nothing's going to take that away from us no matter what happens this season. That was a great win. I'm going to remember that win for a while. That was one of those wins that you're going to remember for a bit. So that was a good win. And, we got a lot of tests against Chargers. They're a good team. The Chiefs, they're getting back. The Lions, we should fucking win that one, or if we lose, my God. The Bengals, the Raiders, they're going downhill. The Chargers again, and then the Chiefs at the end of the year. So it's going to be tests. I'm not making any predictions because, what happened last time. So I'm not going to make any predictions till next week until we play the Chargers. Yeah, so a lot of injuries happened this year. Our team has been decimated with injuries, but unlike last year, we've rebounded a lot. A lot of these young guys have stepped up, and it hasn't been that hard to watch this team. With a lot of injuries, because a lot of these rookies have stepped up. Caden Stearns, Jonathan Cooper, Javonte Williams. Well, not because of injuries, but he's a great running back. He should get majority of the carries. Um, Patrick Surtain, he's been doing solid. Not the best pick of. I think Quinton Miners has been their best pick. We're taking over for that injury-prone Graham Glasnow, who he sucks, by the way. He's not good. Not a good guard. Terrible signing by guess who? John Elway. And I think Glasnow's. I mean, no, not Glasnow. Miners has been our best pick because he's helping our offensive line out, and that's important for running the damn football. The interior offensive line, he's helping them out. He could help. He's helping Reisner out too, man. That's pretty good for him. I think Cushenberry has struggled. I don't know about him being our long-term center. We need a left tackle, a right tackle next year in the draft to replace Bobby Massey because he ain't it. Cameron Fleming, actually, the last couple of weeks, everyone's saying he was garbage. He's actually been pretty solid. So, I'm not saying he's the best, but, he was a better plug-in than fucking Bobby Massey. Baron Browning and Kenny Young have been very good linebackers. They're not the best because Baron Browning's a rookie and Kenny Young, this is his biggest role because last time he was with the Rams, who were a great team. So we'll see what Kenny Young does. He's been doing pretty good. Obviously the Von Miller trade with those draft picks. A lot of people, I was sad. Obviously Von Miller gone. It sucks, man. That guy is the best Broncos defensive player of all time, and I don't care because he won a Super Bowl MVP as a defensive player. Over all-time sack leader in Broncos history, 110 plus, I think. And he's just a legend, man. He's a legend, and his number will be retired in Denver, and he'll be in Canton, Ohio. So that's great. And George Paton, I hope he's been doing really good. I given him shit. Because he was a new GM and Elway still there meddling, but with the meddling aside, the moves that he's making are pretty good. And as for the coaching staff, they all need to go. I'm sorry. The coaching staff hasn't done anything. This Vic Fangio coaching staff, Ed Donatel, Vic Fangio, Pat Shurmur. Everyone Mike Shula's garbage, Tom McMahon, all those guys have to go. We need a new coaching staff. We need a new coach, obviously. Unless we make the playoffs, which I don't see that happening, we need a new coach. Okay? We need a new coach, new staff, and we also need an owner. People are not talking about this. We need an owner that cares about this team, that wants to make money, and that wants to win. So that's what we really need. A rich guy that just doesn't just invest in the team looking good. I just want an owner to invest the team to try to win and bring in the best player personnel, best guys on this roster, on this fucking coaching staff, the facilities, the doctors, everything to make this team as good as possible. And hopefully we get that owner because the Bolins, I don't know. If Brittany Bolin's going to own the damn team, one of the Bolins. I just want him to sell. I just really want him to sell. Joe Ellis, John Elway, get that out of here, man. So, this is my recap for the bye week. This is my Broncos bye week recap. All the games, all the things that's happening, all the moves they made. Hopefully Michael O comes back because didn't he get COVID or something. Hopefully he comes back because we need another corner. Can't just be Harrison, fucking Fuller, and Surtain and Darby. We need more depth, so I'm happy he'll probably be back. I don't know about Chubb. They said he was when the Washington game ended. They said he was a couple weeks away. I don't know if that means when he plays he'll play against LA. I don't know. As for the quarterback situation, Teddy Bridgewater, he shows that he's gutless and that he doesn't care about the team, and he cares about being a free agent, making a lot of money, and being a backup because he knows he's not going to be a starter next year, especially not on this team for what he did against Philly. That's gutless. It's football. You're going to get hurt, buddy. Fucking try to soccer. I would give him more credit if he made that tackle or made an attempt. He didn't. He whiffed on it. He stopped mid tackle, and he just let Darius Slay run to the end zone. Even if he just fucking tried to dive at him and Darius Slay scored, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't have cared at that play because I would have blamed Melvin Gordon more. I do blame Melvin Gordon for that fumble. What else can I say? That's really it. The Titans have been okay the last game. Defensive line, the run defense it sucked against the Eagles, man. They gotta clean that shit up against LA. They got Eckler and they got who else? I have no idea. The other guy. To be honest, I just know Eckler, man. Eckler's he's a beast. He went out and then he grew up in Colorado, I think. I don't know. Or he went to a college in Colorado, so he's a beast. I like he's a good running back, Austin Eckler. So we have to prepare for their running game and their team next week. So we have to wait for LA to see the Broncos play a game. And that's really it. This is my bye-week recap, I guess. I don't know. This was a weird video. Just wanted to talk a few points. Had to make shit up on the spot. See the games that we're going to play next. Should be interesting. We could have been worse. We could have been better. We're at 5-5. Mediocre, baby. Let's get it. Hop on the train. If you're not with us, you're against us. That's it.